Mute up, bro. I mean, I hear you and your family up in there.
That break it down.
Yeah. All right, family. It is Techno 26, man. Techno 26. Everything AI, robotics, tech, and software. Moving full speed ahead as always. But here us in the Ascended Masters, man, we stay on the cutting edge of everything. The theme of this season, that AI is taking a lot of jobs, but we see it as AI is even giving more jobs. You feel me? And I mean, hit the doorbell. Okay. And the news is gonna go around. This person is going out of business. This business won't exist anymore. In the same way, when it was horse and carriage, right? And then somebody came out with the car. The mechanic was born, wasn't it? Right. The iron worker had a job. The rubber workers had a different job because now they can invent tires and rims and chassis. And the glass workers got a job because they can create windows now. And people don't see robotics as mechanisms. So even rolling up a window, automatic window up, automatic window down, convertible roof. If it was still a horse and carriage, none of those jobs would exist. I think we can agree. The same way, something so light as the prompt engineer came out when we first started hearing about AI. The prompt engineer, right? Now the vibe coder, now the AI consultant, now the AI marketing software. Every time new tech is invented, more jobs come out. People see technology, AI, robotics as the Terminator side of things. That tends to be the movie of choice when I bring up AI and robotics to someone. Oh, I know you're seeing Terminators, man. They gon' the same way I seen Terminators, the same way I seen Wall-E. The same way I seen Terminators, the same way I seen Rosie from the Jetsons. So I have a positive view on AI and robotics, and I'm supposed to change it because of another mythical tale. Every tool can go both ways. A hammer, a saw, and a screwdriver can terrorize the human body, but it can also build a home. So that's what we're going to talk about mostly here on the top of Techno 26 is the positive side, the light, of AI, robotics, tech, and software, how to get into it, how to make a job for yourself, and how to sustain a business using the same tools. Sam Altman, Elon Musk, everyone at the top of AI, they have this tendency to speak on one-person businesses at 1 million, 5 million, $10 million evaluations. How could it be possible? If you have the structure, the SOPs, the cycle, the loop in which something works, and AI can fit in each slot, right? What we've been saying around the team lately is, when you go to a drive-through, you order at a microphone and you go pick up your food at a window. That's A to Z. Mostly we don't know, and we truly don't care about the B to Y. That's up to the restaurant and the employees to fulfill the system in between. But a CEO and, the C-suite and managers and founders all made up the A to Z. They care about everything. But the consumer doesn't have to worry about the B to Y. So if we're able to create that A through Z and figure where AI can play the role of the B to Y, we're in business. Once we market and advertise and media buy, we're in business. Once we start to cover organic and AI searchability, once we start to cover the system and the cycle, that is the work, that is the job, then we will self-fulfill. And also, like I spoke on last week, is having the system be something that you truly know. So then when you run into, ups, downs, lefts, rights of what the system truly is, you know what it is when you get there. If we all were AI software developers, we all know different ways to software develop. We all might use a different language, a different terminal, a different platform. We might vibe code different. Our structures are different. Our maps, our green prints are different. And when we run into issues in that business, in that vertical, we're able to figure it out quickly or slowly. Or we may even have to hire other people in between to get the same job done. Right? So even being able to take on the stressors of a certain business to complete and fulfill the customer success cycle. If you don't know what success looks like for yourself, you won't know what it looks like for the customer. And that's the A through Z, where they don't have to worry about the B to Y. So that's going to be the overall structure of Techno 26. So I want to show everyone, how I was able to go from AI guru to AI marketing leader to AI marketing software founder, as I found the needlehead of the niche and a job that I truly enjoy. I took a job that I truly enjoy in this AI software development. Back-end developments, I've come recently to find out that I really enjoy creating systems and structures and workflows. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how I accomplished this. And our newest thing here online is the final 9 to 5, because this is how to turn your job into a business model. Go from employee to entrepreneur, just like this here, team. So good to see you. It's good to see your faces, see your names popped up. I think since 2025, we skipped the holiday season together, and it looked like we're back at it here in the Ascended Masters. So again, peace to you and y'all's. Let's go ahead and get busy on infrastructure and how to prompt for what you want to do as far as your job. All right, y'all. So I'm going to go to a good old-fashioned chat GPT. I got pro and stuff like that, but let's turn that off for a second. Okay, let's go to auto. One thing we want to understand from the top down, I'll say to chat GPT, real simple stuff like, please explain step by step. You guys know how to do it. Click by click. Getting, putting together an AI marketing software. Okay. So I'm going to get a map of what I want to do. Look, I'm spinning. This is what I want to do. Most of our chat GPTs know us. If you guys have missed those training classes, quick warm up would to go down to your name, go to personalize and get busy. Okay, my chat GPT knows me, my Gemini knows me, Okay. So I want to understand at the maximum capacity putting together an AI marketing software. I've already done it, but again, I'm going from the top down, thinking like a CEO, the A through Z, how to comfortably get people from the B to Y when it comes to this thing. So I want to go into a software. Please explain to me step by step, click by click, putting together an AI marketing software. Think like a CEO and looking to build, grow, and scale this software as an extension to a business's marketing, help marketing efforts. Here, check it out. Now, again, let me spin. So now AI, think with me, walk with me, AI. Please explain step by step, click by click. I should put the systems, the funnels, I should put that in there. But look, putting together an AI marketing software. Think like a CEO and looking to build, grow, and scale this software as an extension to a business's marketing efforts. This is spin. This is my story. This is what I do. Now, this is where we keep on hitting it with the actual intelligence to the artificial intelligence. Look, our prompt's not even done. I'm just simply walking you guys through the structure of prompting out your dreams, out your vision of what, the job that you're going to give yourself. Okay. Business efforts. Focus on a robust customer success cycle. What it looks like from click, click and order all the way to the client testimonial, right? So we're thinking again, we're thinking of the drive-through theory that we just came up with first, right? Someone's going to go to a microphone. Okay, so that's the beginning. And then they're going to go to a window where they get their food. What is that robust customer success cycle look like to you in your business? Such as a mechanic. A mechanic has a place where he's going to work on vehicles. A vehicle drives up, tells him the issue, tells them, the team, the issue. It's my tires. It's my transmission. It's my catalytic converter. It's this, it's that. The customer success cycle looks like a flat tire to a full tire. And it was just that simple. It didn't matter. It didn't matter how they were where they were gonna get the tire from. How were they going to get the tire off? How were they going to get the tire on? How are they going to get the tire full and get on the way? It was the A through Z. They did not care about the B to Y. Okay. So what it looks like from click and order all the way to the client testimonial. In a client testimonial, you have to imagine your client testimonial, your customer testimonial first, y'all. What does success look like and sound like on your testimonial before you even build? Can we imagine that? Before we even build, we want to know what a person looks like and sounds like. Oh man, I'm thankful for Spin City and the Minty AI, man. I was able to just build a business. I met with a person like Hitsayu Aku. I built out a brand. I got a logo. I got colors. I got a YouTube. I got this. And I put a Minty on as a backpack that my business can run with. And man, we've been churning out more content than last time, man. We've been getting more revenue. MRR, man, our monthly recurring revenue has shot up by 15%, man. We went from listen to what I'm saying, is because this is what I want y'all to sound like when you're done with the Amenti thing. You have a feeling like, oh, damn, imagine the emotion that client success gives to the user, to the client, to the customer family, and then you know how to get the B to Y to get them to experience an amazing A to Z. I mean, can you dig it? All right. And this is just the prompting. Okay. What it looks like, saying all the way to the client testimonial. The emotions, the feelings, the true success of the user is paramount with a Menti AI. Well, right now I'm acting with this AI marketing software. I need to see and know everything about my software down to who I need to hire, what are realistic time frames for success delivery. Okay. Who I need to hire, realistic time frames for success delivery. What are all the small tasks? What does a full work day schedule look like? Look at this, y'all, because again, because we're staying in the mind frame of creating our own job. Oh, I see. You smell what I'm cooking now, y'all. The way I'm breaking this down from the top to the bottom, again, why I need that customer success is because the CEO needs to know what it feels like to hand somebody that bag at that second window and see the smile and hear the thank you. So if you break down every piece, the emotion, who needs to get hired for what? What is the schedule that I need to create? You're getting the feeling, you're getting the fulfillment. All right, you want to make it a job, okay? Looks like. And here you go. Then create roles and positions. Open positions. Lay out their schedule and tasks for the workday. All right. You guys probably follow because I went through this nice and slow. I provide everything. You guys can screenshot. Go with a prompt like this. And this is just first prompt. So let's see if we can get from ChatGPT 5.2, y'all. Let it cook up. But as long as we have the mind frame of the top to the bottom, customer success, all the way back to the top, you can create roles. You know who to hire. You know who to fire. You know what's going right. You know what's going wrong. You look at your marketing, you look at your advertising, you look at your design department, you look at your brand manager, you look at ... all for your business, y'all. Let's check it out. See head on, North Star, the core promise, what they feel. Marketing stops being a chaotic guess. I wake up, the next move is already done. Functional outcome, what it does every week it output. Yeah, it gave me a mentee. It's giving y'all that game. You feel me? Okay, software doesn't deliver relief plus momentum inside the first week. You'll churn even if the tech is cool. Okay, customer success cycle from click to order to testimonial. This is the loop your company must run like a heartbeat. Okay, McDonald's, they don't never skimp you on the burger. They might say they got an ice cream machine and ranch, but otherwise you're gonna push your order in at a window. You're gonna get a bag of food at the next window. Okay. Pricing page, checkout, a redirect, welcome, next step, system triggers, okay, emotion, your manufacturing is certainty. I didn't just buy software, I entered a process. All right. Okay, onboarding, okay, website URL, business category. See, now look, y'all, do we understand what we're seeing here? We're seeing a day's work for you to do now that you've just literally, everybody on this call just literally went from employee to entrepreneur, because building getting a website URL, a business category, primary offers, connecting your account screen, Google Analytics, Meta ads, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, uploading your assets, you know what I mean, looking at your monthly revenue range, lead volume range, what they've tried. This is all now a job for an entrepreneur. You create a job for an entrepreneur, y'all. When someone else, even when you're going to start to feel it. As an entrepreneur, you're still doing a job. You're still working some version of a 9-to-5 you put together. You put together some sort of workday. And sometimes in entrepreneurship is going to be a 16-hour workday on a check that actually might not even show up in 3 weeks, 2 weeks, a month. However frequently you're paid as an entrepreneur, it might not show up and the hours might be longer. And that's if you're doing it solo. When you know who to hire, for, say, just do your favorite part. I like to design and develop. I like to market and advertise too. I'm one hell of a marketer. I'm one hell of a speaker. But some of these other things, like who's watching the taxes, who's watching the money, who's watching, hey, I'm more than happy to delegate to the profession. Okay. So you look at your entrepreneur job, right? First value. Okay, I want to see something here. Guide execution, week 1, stage EF. Hold on, y'all. The product itself, core modules, non-negotiable. CEO reality check. I'm just running through this, y'all. MVP, weeks 1, 2, 3 months. The lean team. Here we go. Who you need to hire? The lean team, scale team. 6 to 10 people. Okay, the CEO, the product lead, you. Okay, you own the vision, pricing, positioning, and retention. CTO, the lead engineer, chief technology officer, builds the platform, integration, reliability. A full stack engineer implements user interface and backend features. An AI engineer that prompts workflow, architect controls output quality, guardrails, retrieval, and templates. Product designer for user experience and user interface, onboarding flow, dashboard clarity, friction removal, customer success lead, the growth marketer, the Q&A support specialist, optional. Okay. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, this is why Sam Altman and Elon Musk speak on the one-person business, because I do my visions, I do my pricing, I do my positioning, my retention, I build my platforms, integrations, and reliability. I'm the one doing the UI and the back ends. I'm an AI engineer myself. I prompt and do all my workflows. I design all my products. I put out ads. I'm pretty much on the leads, on the marketing. I'm the face of my company. I'm the growth marketer. I've done my funnels, my ads, my landing page. And it's not that hard. It's all what I enjoy to do. This is the job in which I gave myself. Can you dig what I'm saying? This is the job that I gave myself, and I have fun doing this all. But it just told me I need to hire quite a few people. But I know how much leaner this can get if I just use AI systems. And plus what I already know as skills. So the more skills and abilities that we all have, the easier the job for ourselves becomes and the smaller the team can become. I'm not hating on human efforts, there's people on the team, but a lot of that I can do myself with me and AI. Here, look at number 7. A full workday schedule, what it looks like. 9 to 10, metrics and reality. 10 to 12, product decisions. 12 to 1, customer calls. 1 to 3, execution. 3 to 4, team sync. 4 to 5:30, deep work. If you follow this schedule, family, you just put yourself on the job. You're hired by your dreams. If I get up at 8:30 and follow my CEO daily schedule Monday through Friday, am I not doing a job? Family, am I not doing a job that I just gave myself? Because the person that hired me to do security before, the person that hired me to work at Wingstop before, the people that hired me to develop their softwares before gave me a job, saying that they would pay me a certain amount. I am now doing a job for myself, for the public, though. This is the job that I've given myself, and I've given myself a step-by-step what needs to be done, what it looks like, what it feels like, what it acts like, what it smells like, and I have a schedule to get it done. Here's the lead engineer's daily thing. 9 to 9:20, stand up and then doing, you know what I'm saying, stand up plus an incident check. 9:20 to 11:30, he's building. 11:30 to 12, code reviews, mergings. 1 to 2:30, integrations and infrastructure. 2:30 to 3:30. The AI workflow architect, look at their schedule from 9 to 5:30. Customer success lead, 9 to 5 is 5 o'clock work. Growth marketer daily, 9 to 5 o'clock. The KPIs, key performance indicators are here. Cost to acquire a customer, trial to paid conversion, landing page conversions. As long as you're able to see what this looks like, man, your robust customer success system, okay, onboarding concierge, in-app daily 15-minute actions, a weekly review ritual, monthly marketing health score, quarterly strategy review. Come on, y'all. All I did with that one prompt, y'all, is give myself a job. It gives myself a job. And no, y'all, none of this costs money, because you're gonna go, you can be using Chat GPT for free and put in this very prompt. And it's gonna give you a job, a schedule, and what the job is. Okay. So once you take something like this, right? We want to get SOP. So check this out. Let me see how far down this goes. Now let's look at the CEO's daily schedule. Look what I'm gonna do, y'all. Look how I'm gonna copy. Because okay, I'm gonna copy all this for the CEO. I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna put this back in. Now here goes the CEO's workday. Break the CEO workday down to SOPs. I want everyone that they said to hire, family, I want the SOPs, the non-negotiables. The SOPs, non-negotiables, and daily quotas and deliverables. Look at that, y'all. Everyone's job got broken down. The whole system, everything is now broken down to everyone's job. And I'm about to dig even further into this. This is the B to Y. If I can get the B to Y to work this smooth with just a free structure, you can be using ChatGPT, Gemini for free to get this done. Now I'm going to go into the SOPs, non-negotiables, and daily quotas and deliverables for each role. And this is only the CEO. Step-by-step repeatables, non-negotiables, lines you don't cross, daily quotas, tangible deliverables. This is written them so. Now here's the SEO's daily operating system. And here you are, CEO, your inputs, your activation rate, time to first value, week 1 execution rate, churn events, support tickets, metric reviews. And it's giving you the step-by-step on how to do this, CEO, on how to do this, entrepreneur. Deliverables, non-negotiable, one written constraint system. Do your job. The same way your manager and your supervisor check on your work to know that you're doing your job. Do your job, CEO. It's the one that you gave yourself. And it's more freeing and it's more lucrative than living out the next person's dream. And I'm not saying, hey, do this today, CEO, and it start Monday. Yes, try your best to start Monday. But I know that if you are working right now, 8 to 4, 9 to 5, whatever schedule you truly do have, you want to start to break this down even further. So what I'm saying, 10 to 12 product decisions. Okay. SOP, select one problem from the 9 to 10 block. Only one problem is allowed. Define the outcome. Write this sentence. Do your job. When this is fixed, the user will be able to blank within blank minutes. Example, when this is fixed, the user will see their week 1 plan within 5 minutes of onboarding. This is work to be done. And it can be done on your time if you have the time. So this is why we're going to speak about the work week, the work day escape strategy. In business, sometimes if you're going to sell, you go ahead and do an exit strategy. Job should have an exit strategy then, right? Whatever you're making, whatever you can get, you're selling time for money. Let's start to sell time for time. Now that we think that if I spend 2 hours working for Justasia, and Justasia gonna give me $20 per hour. Okay, I spend a few hours with Justasia, I make $100. I need to make that $100 in time, and those hours work for what I just gave my job here. And I might actually hire that other person Let's try to get them for $10 an hour. If I can make $20 an hour working for Justasia, but I can pay someone on Fiverr or Upwork or a person in the family that really does this $10 an hour, I'm playing both games. I'm working my job and I'm working my job. I hope we can dig it. Learning to split up that cash and turning time into time. Scratch the money. If I'm working up for $100 an hour and I can pay Hit Sayu and I can pay Troy $25 an hour, I'm still making $50 while they make their money doing their job, making their moves, finding their freedom in my function, in my cycle for what I need done. I need a branding report from Hit Sayu. I need an infrastructure done. I need the fires to be put out, and I need the land to be built up. So I call Troy. We're trying to, whatever I truly can make and where I value my hour, I'm going to say, I got this value, but I have these tasks. Is it truly worth it that I go put out all the fires and wear all the hats, or can I get someone to knock that out for me? I go from employee to entrepreneur, but entrepreneurs create employees. And it's up to you as that lead entrepreneur to help your employees become entrepreneurs. Because it's better to have entrepreneurs working for you than employees. That's why I said do what they do for a living. I won't hire somebody that's not a software engineer to engineer software. It doesn't make sense. I'm gonna find these developers, I'm gonna find these engineers, I'm gonna find these marketers and say, okay, based on what my hour can give me, how much can I give y'all per hour to knock this out? And I'm gonna try to get good margins, but I'm gonna still have them execute absolutely into the customer success cycle. Even if I got to make $10 at the end of the deal, entrepreneur, CEO, to get this thing shaking, to get this thing rocking and rolling, growing and scaling. Hey, I'm gonna take that nosedive in the beginning. But I have these systems, and I have these SOPs, and I have these schedules, and I have these non-negotiables, and I have these tangible deliverables, and I have these quotas. Do your work. Do your work, family. It ain't that bad. If you've done it before for, UPS, FedEx, whoever y'all work for, if you did it for them, do it for yourself. If you're still doing it today, hey, double time, overtime this thing. Don't sacrifice the dream now. Don't sacrifice what you see as freedom. Work for who you got to work for what you got. You might be working for the public. You might be self-employed. Just do your job. Just do your job, right? The business that we go work for, we trust that their customer success cycle continues, or you don't have a job. The folks that work at the Burger King, and Burger King didn't have drive-thrus full of people wanting some burgers and some fries, the Burger King people won't have a job. Can we dig it? So let's just do our job, y'all. Turn that off real quick. Okay. Let's just do our job, y'all. Hey, man, peace to the family, man. That's Ascended Masters Thursdays. Y'all go look at this prompt. Y'all look at a couple of prompts and go get a structure and structure out a work day for yourself. Structure out a mind frame for yourself that you can. Because look, folks will do this. I need money, so I need to go get another job. Okay? So they'll be working a 9 to 5 and they'll go pick up a 5 to 10. Cool, man. You hustling like a mug. But both jobs are for two different owners. Look, family, I'll put this out publicly. It's that home real quick. I'll put this out publicly. When we say the final 9 to 5 again, it's not for you to quit working for who you're working for in an instant, but it's to think and have a mindset. Look, if I go get this second job, I'm not going to get paid for 3 weeks anyway. I'm going to put in all this effort And the first check from the first 40, 80, 120 hours worth of deliverables, you'll not be paid. But I can tell you, entrepreneur, I can tell you, self-employed individual with SOPs and structure and schedule, you might can get paid in the first couple of days. Once you understand your brand, your marketing, and you deliver the message, self-employed one, entrepreneur, you might can get paid in days. Instead of rushing out to get that second job and pulling off the next 120 hours in orientation and on-job training, give it to yourself. Give it to yourself, y'all. Peace to the family, man. Has been the Ascended Masters on a good Thursday. Let me read this chat real quick. Are you sharing this prompt document with us? Daddy, no. I mean, I'll give you a copy and paste real quick in the chat. I'll give it to y'all in the chat really quick. But, you know, I did that for AI marketing software. Please turn this into a template and put your business and your structure, your SOPs, your movements of what you know for sure. Because if you know it, you can grow it and you can always show it. Scratch the rhymes and sound cute. But if you know it, you can truly deliver customer success because you probably lived through it. And you can probably deliver. There's money in personal training. There's been plenty. There's money in gold. There's money in land development. There's money in software development. Whatever you're willing to endure the ups and downs and all arounds of, go with that. You don't want to take these AI tools and go do something you don't like because it's going to equate to the same thing of a job that you truly don't like. I'll be honest, I hate this job, man. I can't wait to change jobs. I can't wait to give yourself the job that you can love. And when you get knocked down on your job or in your job not going that well, you can say, look, I'm willing to endure this. I'm going to stick with this job because I know I can grow here. I'm going to stick with this job because this got the skills that I need. I'm going to stick with this job because the more that I infiltrate how this thing works, it makes me better as an entrepreneur. I'm going to go from employee to entrepreneur. I'm going to build up employees and give them the same skills so that they become self-employed, helping me be self-employed. Peace to the family, man. Peace to the guys, man. Y'all have y'all first prompt right there in the chat. Go ahead, copy, paste. Have fun first, man. Look, man, we making money. We doing jobs. You know what I'm saying? We doing business. We creating content. Have fun and have love in your heart first, man. The AI, don't let it be confusing. Don't let it take you all around. AI this spin, AI the apps, and AI the architecture, and AI spin. I don't know where to. Have some fun with the tools, delivering where you truly have passion and you truly have purpose. Again, man, peace to the family, man. Peace to you and yours. It's been the Ascended Masters and Almighty Thursday, man. I'm so appreciative of y'all that show up to class and get down. This is going up to the AI bank, man. And I will see y'all next Thursday for even more action, man. Thank you. I am interested in your online training. I'm going to be learning how to use my HeyGen and 11 Labs to create conversational AI to answer questions. Oh, yes, indeed, man. Hit me in that DM. Hit me in the DM, Ms. Reese, and say we'll go ahead and get busy a little bit further. All right. All right. I seen you. Thank you. Thank you. Buddha, all right, man. The guy, Key, all right. Troy, Justasia, Mario. Peace to the family. Peace to you and yours, man. I'll see y'all next week, all right? Take care. Stay